Hello, you're watching VNA's podcast daily from Hanoi. Our top stories for this hour.
President Trương Tấn Sang pledges help to fishermen at sea. A lava cave, regarded as the longest of its kind in Southeast Asia, was found in Đồng Nai province. Waste Recycling Festival takes place in Ho Chi Minh City.
President Trương Tấn Sang has affirmed that the state always pays attention to creating favorable conditions for fishermen to keep doing their job at sea. The leader was talking with fishermen at Kỳ Hòa Fishing Port in Núi Thành district on April 14th as part of his visit to the central coastal province of Quảng Nam. The fishermen said they hope to receive more support of the party and state so that they can continue fishing. They also asked for longer-term loans and more assistance in terms of fishing tools and fuel, as more and more fishermen are sailing further offshore where there are many potential risks awaiting them. The president said he will continue to work with agencies and organizations to seek effective solutions to support fishermen. He urged the fishermen to consolidate their unions to help each other at sea, contributing to the locality's economic development and protecting national security and sovereignty. On the same day, President Sang visited the Marine Police Zone 2. Sang praised efforts by the armed forces in general and the Marine Police Zone 2 in particular in patrolling and monitoring the enforcement of laws in the sea, especially search and rescue work at sea and support for fishermen. Sang said the Marine Police should try their best to ensure that local people can conduct normal fishing activities while helping prevent and fight smuggling at sea. A meeting took place in Hanoi on April 14th to honor outstanding people with disabilities, orphans and patrons. The event, the fourth of its kind, saw the presence of President Trương Tấn Sang and 325 delegates. The event aims to recognize and honor kind-hearted people and those who have overcome difficulties despite their disabilities. Addressing the meeting, President Sang highly valued the efforts of people with disabilities to contribute to social development. He praised and expressed his beloved sentiments to orphans who have suffered from many disadvantages but are still self-confident and study-hard. The President applauded patrons, organizations and individuals nationwide for supporting and encouraging vulnerable people and motivating many people with disabilities and orphans to better themselves. Sang also expressed gratitude to the support from embassies, international non-governmental organizations and individuals. President Sang urged party committees, government agencies, social organizations, enterprises and patrons to do more to help disadvantaged people. Under any circumstances, the party, state and people will pay attention, take care and wholeheartedly support orphans and people with disabilities. It is a noble job requiring the sentiment, responsibilities and united efforts of the party, political system and the whole of society. In recent years, Vietnam has gained positive results in protecting, caring for, and helping disadvantaged people. Hundreds of photos depicting typical features of the traditional cultural values of the northern Midland province of Phu Thọ, known as the Essential Land of Vietnam, are being showcased in the locality to commemorate Home Kings, the founders of the nation.
The exhibition is held on the occasion of the death anniversary of the Home Kings and the Home Kings Temple Festival from April 13 to 19. The event also gives the space for 50 paintings of various materials and genres by local and soul artists, bringing comparative views on the current socio-cultural life of Phú Thọ and that of the capital of the Republic of Korea, which share numerous similarities with Vietnam in terms of culture and history. Earlier, on April 10th, another photo show on the practice of worshipping home kings in the community's socio-cultural life was also open to visitors. Among nearly 100 photos on display, there is a picture of procession taken at the Home King Temple Festival in 1905. Dr. Catherine Mueller-Martin, UNESCO representative to Vietnam, said the worship of home kings includes ceremonies, offerings, pilgrimages, and a range of performances in more than 100 villages in Phú Thọ province and elsewhere in the country. This practice provides a sense of reverence for ancestors that in turn enhances the feeling of pride and social cohesiveness. She made the remark at the ceremony in Phú Thọ on April 13 to hand over a UNESCO certificate of intangible cultural heritage of humanity bestowed to the worship of home kings. The worship of home kings was recognized as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity by UNESCO last year.
Vietnamese and German explorers have discovered a lava cave in the southern province of Dong Nai, which they said is the longest of its kind in Southeast Asia.
Scientists of the Vietnam Institute of Tropical Biology and the Berlin Speleology Club of Germany made the finding during a 2-month survey of 11 lava caves in Dong Nai's Tân Phú and Định Quán districts. Locally known as Hang Rơi or Bat Cave, the arch-shaped cave is located in Phú Lộc Commune, Tân Phú district. According to the exploring team, the largest section of Bat Cave is 4 meters high and 10 meters wide. The bigger part of the cave measures about 426 meters long, while the total length of both parts is 534 meters. The longest lava cave discovered in the region earlier was the 400 meters long Wulawa in Indonesia. The cave got the name from the large number of bats, which make the arch-shaped cave their home. Local authorities have called on people to protect the complex and stop catching bats in the cave to preserve biological diversity of the site.
The 6th Annual Waste Recycling Day was held in Ho Chi Minh City on April 14th to raise public awareness of waste reducing, reusing, and recycling.
Organized by the Municipal Department of Natural Resources and Environment, the event attracted thousands of students and young local people. An array of activities were held during the day, including guiding people how to classify solid waste and make paper bags to replace plastic ones. An exhibition of environmentally friendly recycling technologies and products, an exchange of second-hand goods, and a contest on making clothes from waste materials. The highlight of the festival was an exhibition of nearly 50 photos that tell stories about the lives of people who live by collecting garbage and their occupational concerns. The exhibitions truly reflects our lives as we live on garbage. It's the way we earn a livelihood and the way we contribute to environmental protection. As part of the event, students from universities in the city spent more than 1 week living and working with garbage collectors to understand more about their life. Through the illustrated pictures and stories, the young volunteers hope the society will show more sympathy towards private garbage collectors. I hope that people attending the exhibition will have a different view on garbage collectors. An exchange of second-hand goods and a contest on making clothes from waste materials also illustrated the participation of people of different ages. We always urge our children to keep our milk cans for exchange when the festival comes. This helps us classify garbage right at home to protect the environment. Joining hands to recycle waste products not only contributes to protecting our environment, but also reducing the climate change.
That's all we have for today. I'm Ngọc Hà and the rest of the team. We thank you always for being with us, and please tune in the program throughout the week for more updated news.